This week, we are going to learn about empathy. Part of empathy is being able to understand someone else's way of looking at a situation, even if you see it differently. We often call this putting yourself in someone else's shoes, and it means you can see things from their point of view or their perspective. Having empathy means you can step back from the way you see a situation and think about how someone else might feel from their side of the story. To do this, you must take someone else's perspective. Remember last week, Mrs. Woods and Mrs. Hilt had different perspectives about their Google Meet. Mrs. Woods did not enjoy remote learning.
I don't like remote learning too much. Once during a meeting, I forgot to press mute. And another time, I couldn't even log into the class meeting because our internet was down.
Even though I enjoy Google Meets, I can see Mrs. Wood's perspective and understand why she feels nervous. It must be so frustrating when her internet isn't working and she isn't able to join our meet. And I know how hard it is to remember to mute your microphone. Even though we have different perspectives, I can show empathy by understanding what her perspective is. Let's see what happens when Mrs. Pike works on a computer in the library.
I see that Mrs. Pike is frustrated when working with technology. She threw her hands up in the air with a sigh. Even though I am comfortable with working on the computers, I understand that not everyone is good with technology and knows what to do when something isn't working right. I could show empathy by understanding Mrs. Pike's feelings and offer to help her.
Another part of empathy is sharing an emotion with someone or feeling the way that they feel, even if you aren't in the same situation. When you feel an emotion along with someone, even if you aren't directly affected by whatever is causing their situation, that's empathy.
Mrs. Hiltz and Mrs. Pike were talking before school, and Mrs. Hiltz mentioned that she had PE today.
I am so excited for my friend Mrs. Hiltz today. She has PE, and this week in PE we used hula hoops. I am so happy for her because she is going to have so much fun. Mrs. Woods was absent this week and missed picture day.
I know that my friend Mrs. Woods is feeling really disappointed about missing picture day. She was looking forward to wearing her new outfit, and now she misses that chance. Because she's feeling disappointed, I am also feeling very disappointed for her. Empathy helps us get along with people. Whether you can be a good friend, work together with a team, or be a good classmate, all of those things depend on being able to understand how other people might see a situation and how they are feeling. Empathy is at the root of all healthy relationships. It helps you know how your actions affect others, what actions you need to take to be a good friend or teammate, and it helps you understand more about people and the world around you. Now it's your turn. Think of a time when you shared an emotion with a friend. Tell us about it on the Google form. See you next week!